Hello everyone, welcome in the weekly podcast. My name is Ali AlShammari, certified economic crime forensic examiner from National White Collar Crime Center and compliance specialist. Thank you for joining in the podcast. In the following time, we will explore to the where is the GRC term. Follow me. Any organization seeking to meet its business objectives continues to face a myriad of challenges owing to the ever-changing complexity of the business environment. Number one, regulations, e.g., SOX, HIPAA, GDPR, PCI DSS. Number two, people, diversity, millennials, skills gap, etc. Number three, technology, IoT, AI. Number four, processes. And many more aspects. For this reason, there is an increasing need for enterprises to put in place mechanics to ensure that the business can successfully ride the wave of these complexities. GRC, governance, risk, and compliance is one of the most important elements any organization must put in place to achieve its strategies, objectives, and meet the needs of stakeholders. What is GRC? GRC, as an acronym, stands for Governance, Risk, and Compliance. But the term GRC means much more than that. The OCEG, formerly known as Open Compliance and Ethics Group, states that the term GRC was first referenced as early as 2003 but was mentioned in a peer-reviewed paper by their CEO founder in 2007. The OCEG views GRC as a well-coordinated and integrated collection of all the capabilities necessary to support principled performance at every level of the organizations. These capabilities include: number one, the work done by internal audit, compliance, risk, legal, finance, IT, and HR. Number two, the work done by the lens of business, the executive suite, and the board itself. Number three, the outsourced work done by other parties and carried out by external stakeholders. Principled performance refers to a point of view and approach to business that helps organizations reliably achieve objectives while addressing uncertainty and acting with integrity. When broken down, the constituent elements can be defined from ITIL 4 and explained as follows. Governance. That means by which an organization is directed and controlled in GRC governance is necessary for setting directions through strategy and policy monitoring, performance and controls, and evaluating outcomes. Risk. A possible event that could cases harm or loss or make it more difficult to achieve objectives. In GRC, risk management ensures that the organization identifies, analyzes, and controls risk that can derail the achievement of strategic objectives. Compliance, the act of ensuring that standard or set of guidelines is followed, or that proper, consistent accounting or other practice are being employed. NGRC compliance ensures that, depending on the context, the organization's taxed measures and implemented controls to assure that compliance requirements are met consistently. Drivers for GRC. Without a doubt, the biggest drive for GRC is regulations. Without traditional industries such as banking, insurance, healthcare, and telecom have borne the brunt of the regulations in the past. Today's digital age is fueling a risk in regulations that touch all entities, large or small. Use of data, especially personally identifiable information, has huge business potential as well as risk of abuse. Therefore, governments and international agencies are buying a closer eye to how digital business manage data. The rise in the cyber attack, which expose personal data, as well as growing awareness by individuals and civil rights organizations, have shed a new light into how companies manage information and technology through process, people, and culture. Why is the GRC important today? As businesses grow increasingly complex, they need a way to effectively identify and manage key activities in the organizations. Also needed is the ability to integrate traditional, distinct management activities into a solid discipline that increase the effectiveness of people, business process, technology, facility, and other important business elements. GRC achieves this by breaking down the additional barriers between business units and requiring them to work in collaborative fashion to achieve the company's strategic goals. GRC is one of the compounds of a well-managed organization in the 2023. Benefits of GRC. According to CIO.com, the benefits of GRC include: number one, improved decision making. Number two, more optimal IT investment. Number three, eliminations of silos. Number four, reduce fragments among divisions and departments. A collective approach is the best bet for any organization seeking to get to grasp with the ever-changing regulations landscape. When GRC is done right across the whole organization and the right people get the right information at the right time and the right objectives and controls are established, then OCEG states that we can expect reductions in cost, duplications, and impact operations. The organization can also benefit through better decision-making, agility, and confidence, as well as sustained, reliable preference and delivery of value. The GRC approach, as has been studied before, GRC is best implemented in a holistic manner that encompasses the entire organizations. This does not necessarily mean that the umbrella unit is required for coordinations even through that may work for certain types of entities. The OCEG has defined an open source approach called the GRC capability model that integrates these various sub-disciplines of governance, risk, audit, compliance, ethics, culture, and IT into a unified approach. The capability model is made up of four compounds. Number one, learn about the organization, context, culture, and key stakeholders to inform objectives, strategy, and actions. Number two, align strategy with objectives and actions with the strategy by using effective decision making that addresses value, opportunity, thirst, and requirements. Number three, perform actions that promote and reward things that are desirable, prevent and remediate things that are undesirable, and decide when something happens as soon as possible. Number four, review the design and operating effectiveness of the strategy and actions as well as the ongoing opportunities of objectives to improve the organizations. These compounds outline in iterative contents an improved process to achieve principled performance and are feeders decomposed info elements which they then supported by practice actions and controls. The actions and controls are classified in three types, which organization can select a mix depending on their contexts: proactive, deactive, responsive.